Trying something a little different today. New game I want to check out, and called Battlestar Galactica Deadlock. So we're gonna try that a little bit today. I played about maybe 2 hours of it yesterday, just checking it out, making sure it was something that I was at least a little bit interested in. And it seems like the answer is yes. We'll see how it plays out. But we're gonna work through the campaign together. I believe it's in beta, so I think it's scheduled for release relatively soon, but I'm not entirely sure when. But we're gonna check it out. So let's do it. I'll have to turn that game sound down in like 2 seconds. All right. No, I do not want to revisit tutorials. Oh, that's an awesome command. No, let's not revisit tutorials.
After Vergon buried their nukes, the leaders of the 12 colonies promised we would never see war of that scale again. Peace would reign in our lifetime, and the lifetimes of our children. They could not have predicted the Cylon Rebellion less than 30 years later. The worst conflict in colonial history, and we are at a stalemate. No foothold gained that isn't lost again within weeks. The Jupiter Project was supposed to be our ace in the hole, the largest, most powerful Battlestars ever created. Each of the 12 colonies were promised one, in return for signing the Articles of Colonization. The first, Galactica, was Caprica's crowning glory. It went missing 2 weeks after deployment. Athena, the 5th ship to be completed, belongs to Pycon. We were days away from delivering it when we heard the news. Pycon's capital cities were devastated by Cylon assault fleets. Among them, our own colonial fleet headquarters. There was no chance to intervene. Command of Colonial Fleet has fallen to Rear Admiral Kane. Our mobile shipyard, Daedalus, has become the ad hoc fleet headquarters. As Kane's XO aboard Daedalus, you have been promoted to Operations Commander of the entire Colonial Fleet. Kane intends immediate retaliation for the attack on Pycon. The war room awaits your arrival, Commander.
You have returned.
Welcome back, Dire Venom and Sir Skidmore. Thank you both for the resubs. Didn't want to interrupt the intro with that, but I appreciate
Pycon's
it.
Battlestar is almost ready to deliver, but Sinan says it can't make an independent jump until the fuel lines have stabilized. Kane's orders are to jump Daedalus to Pycon with the Battlestar Athena attached ASAP. That means we have to clear the scouts here or risk telegraphing our movements to the entire Cylon fleet. I'll prep the deck crews for the jump while you deal with the toasters. Good hunting, Commander.
Alright, so, man, I just didn't even think about that. You guys are talking about the music, and I actually think the music's pretty good in this game so far. But, fuck, I hope it doesn't mess with, copyright restriction stuff. Anyways, let's see what we got. So, this is supposedly a turn-based space battle simulator with an economy side to it. So, unlike Battlefleet Gothic, which I loved, Battlefleet Gothic was real-time and had basically no economy management with it. There's supposedly going to be an economy system in here. So I'm expecting that to be kind of fun. So we'll check it out. Alright, but let's see if we can get some basic combat going. Okay, Colonial Fleet Mission Group Daedalus is engaged in a... Okay, that's fine. Do the volume in a second. Music's probably a little loud. Try that for now. Okay, so this is turn-based, although the action plays out in real time. So what you do is for each of your ships, we have 3 ships, well, 2 ships in the space station itself. We get to give commands to our ships, and I did write out some hotkeys yesterday to help me remember this. But basically, these are our ships. What's this cycle between ships? This button. There we go. Okay. And this little green ship is where your ship is going to go across the course of a turn. The ships have zones from which they can shoot. So this ship shoots front and back like this, fore and aft, and has some special weapons and some other stuff like that we'll get into as we get going. So first thing I want to do is engage these unidentified contacts and move towards them. So I drag this guy forward. Could even make him go a lot faster if I wanted to, with some boosts.
Understood.
You can see over on the right, there's things like boost thrusters, and then this scaling thing between attack and defense. There's a bunch of subsystems on each of these ships that you can take out what's going on. But I don't think we need to do that for turn 1. I don't want to get too close to them because I can only attack frontally and backwards like that. I don't want to overshoot
Understood.
the target before we get too close. So that's basically my turn. I've told them what I want them to do. They're going to move forward. Let's let them happen. Let the turn happen. So we found the enemy. Our ships are shooting because it's inside our fire zone, or fire arc rather. Okay, that was turn 1. We can see the enemy's health. The ships seem to be armored across a whole number of different areas, so a big part of this seems to be giving them the side that's least wounded as much as possible. And I think they're shooting at this guy, so let's set up defense over here and offense over here since I'm not being shot. We're gonna need to turn almost immediately to follow this guy. So we'll turn like that. This is 3D, thankfully, unlike Battlefield Gothic, which was 2D. So there is an up and a down as well, which is pretty good. You probably can do ramming, but I haven't tried it yet. I'm not sure it's going to be all that advised. The only other thing I want to do this turn is I want to shoot missiles at him. So I don't really want to go that much closer to him. I think he's going to come at us anyways. I might just move away for now. And let's fire our missiles, which is our missile Z.
Missile tubes prepped.
And the missile tubes are pretty good. They're consumable, but they have a cooldown in between being used, but they basically always hit, which is pretty awesome. And they don't really care about your facing. So I think that's a good second turn. Let's get going.
IFF confirms unit is hostile. Sir, we've got a new Dratus contact.
We can launch Viper squadrons, but not on these ships, QED. Alright, so another hostile showed up. Somewhere. There's a map mode for that. Where the hell is it? There, behind us. Wait, what? Oh, it's right there. Okay. So the other thing we can do is we can tell our units to focus, which is what I want them to do. There's only one enemy on the field. It's not such a big deal, but I don't want them shooting the other guy if possible. I want them shooting this guy. So again, we're going to stay pretty slow on our speed here. Keep shooting him. And we're going to focus that guy. Okay. This guy is doing kind of what I want. I want him to slowly move away while still shooting. And let's also focus that one. Okay. Not much else to do this turn. Trying to get this guy down as soon as possible. Oh,
missiles incoming!
Missiled. It's gonna hurt. We're on defensive, so we do what we can for that. But you can see the back.
Manticore is taking damage.
Out of it. Because missiles hurt. This guy's pretty close to dead, though. We should be able to maybe kill him this round or the round after. Same kind of deal. I just want you slowly moving forward. Keep as much time with the weapons on target as possible. We took a bunch of damage from the right and the rear. So I'd like to start turning to give them my left side. And see if we can keep that guy up. And also, I think we took enough damage. We might be able to start repairing systems. I think we have engineering damage, so let's repair engineering. Doesn't seem to want to let me. Oh, it did. Okay. The subsystems do all sorts of various things. We'll get into that more later. blow up this turn, but it looks like he's gonna live at like 2 health.
Subsystem is back online.
Okay.
Understood.
All right. Oh, right and rear. Why am I giving him my right side then? Questions without answers. Actually, what I want to be turning is that way, don't I?
Understood.
No, that's my right. What am I talking about? Oh, I was doing it right. Okay, good. I want to give him the left and the front. Keep that armor stationary. This guy's still on defensive setup, so he's taking less damage. There's a little scaler that you can see on this. Let me see if I can find it for you guys. I think it's when I go to profile, posture, that's it. You can see what this defensive stuff does. While I'm in defensive mode like this, the greens are what gets boosted and the reds ones get negative, so I'm less fast, I have less accuracy, but I have better defense on a bunch of different things. It's going to make me harder to hit, take less damage, etc. So when I'm getting beat up, that's what I want. They're not even shooting at this guy, so I want him on offensive. Okay, they're now shooting our right side for now, but his left side there. Okay, are our things off cooldown yet? Yeah, missiles are off cooldown this turn. So we're going to focus fire at this guy. And I'm going to want to fire turrets again, or missiles. I can rotate a little bit in space, which I want to do. Keep that left side towards him, and I'm going to launch some turrets, missiles again.
Yes, Commander.
All right, looks like a good turn. All right, he switched to our left side of our hull, so we're not taking as much damage right now, which is good. Again, I just want to sit right on top of him, just keep pumping him full of missile damage. His left side and top are taking damage, but we're still not. He's going to change. His position is going to change relative to us in a minute. I want to keep rotating if possible. Fuck, his missiles are up too. It's going to hurt.
Manticore is taking damage.
Alright, take the armory back up. Armor seems to be dead once it's dead. Although the internal systems can do a little bit more stuff. Alright, I don't know what happens here if we ram him, so I'm gonna change the Z-axis here. And our rear armor is shot to shit. It is. Our left, our right, and our rear is shot to shit. Alright, let's try changing elevation again then. Like so.
Manticore is taking damage.
Okay, looks like I don't know what his firing cone is, but it looks like he can't shoot well from the sides either. Okay. Kind of fine with this at the moment. Let's just turn a little bit. He seems to be wanting to turn. And let's chase him around this way. Would like to bring our weapons back to bear on him if we can. Alright, we're getting a little bit far behind him. We'll be out of range right now. So we're going to use boost, which makes us move faster. Turns off our defensive stance. We're still in aggressive stance here, which is good. I don't want to lose him. Let's just keep on him. I'm not actually sure. We might be a little bit too high for him, so let's come down that way. We got another round or two on missiles. Maybe should have boosted here. See how we're not shooting, which means we're out of range. Yeah, that's a pretty bad turn for us. Alright, let's keep moving towards him.
Yes, sir.
Might do the same here.
So say we
I'm
all.
not sure how it works if you're really offset in the Z, if you can still shoot or not. These missiles are up. Probably means mine were up too, and I just didn't do it. I'm annoyed we're not shipping them right now. I'm shooting the other guy too. Yes. Alright, let's turn those off. Was it Z?
Understood.
Missiles also seem to be super long range. Just turn off boost, set up defense, because we're gonna get wrecked by these missiles. We don't die from that. We might actually. Alright, you need to just turn. And I'm gonna get the whatever it's called down. There we go. Finally some damage on target.
Manticore is taking damage.
Alright, he looks like he's gonna go down here in a second. As long as we keep damage on him, we're gonna rotate as much as possible here.
So say we all.
And our front armor is still okay, right? Yeah, I didn't even take much damage. Took damage on the bottom from that. It's interesting. Tight spiraling seems to be pretty painful. Not all of our ships, thank God, only shoot out of the front and the back because it's such a painful setup to maneuver in. I think I might pull out wide and then come back.
On it, Commander.
Look at this. This is exactly not how to kill a ship, right? We've now shot his left side out, his front side out, his rear side out, his bottom side up, and his top side out. Man, okay. Oh, fuck, his missiles are up again. We have missiles up this turn? Yeah. Okay.
Missile tubes prepped.
Alright, let's hope they impact armor we don't care about. It's front armor.
Manticore is taking damage.
Ooh, shit, we almost lost it. What did it hit? There we go, finally. Guy did not want to die. Alright.
All hostile contacts are down. We recorded a vid feed of the battle if the commander would like to
No, I
replay
don't
the
want to
fleet's
watch
performance.
that fucking battle again.
Congratulations, Commander. But we still have work to do.
Hit my right side. I don't know if you can turn into the missiles. The missiles seem to do this one of these things where they'll shoot past your ship and loop around. It's kind of hard to get the side facing the missiles, but perhaps that would be something in the future. Yep. All right. So you guys can kind of see we have a resource system in play here too. I don't know if all of these are unlocked now. It does look like all these are unlocked. I was playing through tutorials yesterday a little bit, and not all these are unlocked immediately. So there's gonna be multiple fleets that we control at some point. These are the missions available. No silence detected. This is the map of. This map is actually the battle map, I guess. There's a build ships position where we can build ships, which is pretty fucking cool. And we have a resource that's limited. That takes time as well as a resource to build. We'll get more into that later. There's other things like this. This is our income versus expenditures for the Tillium. I think it's Tillium. as well as unlocking new blueprints later on for types of ships. And I guess your officers can level up too, though I haven't done that yet. I haven't got far enough along in that. So it looks like there's going to be some base management kind of stuff with this, which I'm looking forward to as well. But for now, I'm just going to play through the campaign. I don't know enough about it to make any real decisions about what we're doing there.
Kane has got her stomping boots on. Started shelling out orders before she'd even finished sticking the Admiral pin to her jacket. She's out to prove she's ready for the top job of Colonial Fleet. Can't feel good to earn that promotion off the back of your superior's bad luck. But we've all lost someone in this war, I guess. My sister was on Galactica before it disappeared. Pycon's government is blaming Kane for not delivering Athena earlier. Both she and Sinan won't be happy until we've delivered all 12 of the Jupiters to the colonies. Well, at least we'll get to see Athena clear out some toasters before we hand her over to Pycon. Daedalus is ready to jump on your command, sir.
Alright. So, I want to do this thing. You doing the thing? Thing is happening or no?
Kane has got her stomping boots on.
Mm-hmm.
Started shelling out orders before she'd even finished sticking the Admiral pin to her jacket. She's out to prove she's ready for the top job of Colonial Fleet.
How do I do it,
Can't
though?
feel good to earn that promotion off the back of your superior's bad luck.
Yeah, I want to launch the mission.
We've all lost someone in this
Shut
war,
up!
I guess. My sister was on Galactica before it disappeared. Pycon's government is blaming Kane for not delivering Athena earlier. Both she and Sinan won't be happy until we've delivered all 12 of the Jupiters to the colonies. Well, at least we'll get to see Athena clear out some toasters before we hand her over to Pycon.
There we go.
Daedalus is ready to jump on your command, sir.
Okay. So I ended turn without clicking jump. I wonder if that actually cost me something in terms of time. Probably does. Okay. Alright, so we get to deploy. Requires the presence of Daedalus at the mission marker. Yeah, I don't see any reason. Can I move this thing a little forward? Yeah. It's hilarious to me that they jump the ship.
Prepare to jump in 3, 2, 1. Jump complete. Dratus contacts bearing 017, Karam 021.
Pycon and the rest
means.
of the 12 colonies are watching our every move, Commander. Some would see Colonial Fleet fail. Ensure we succeed.
No pressure, sir. No pressure at all.
Alright, so 2 unidentified contacts coming in. We still have the same group. Not quite. We have Athena, which I think is a fucking Battlestar, I think. But I believe the Athena's got some more interesting stuff for us. So, first of all, its guns are entirely different, which is great.
So say we all.
It has like really nice turret coverage, and it has flak coverage as well for things like fighters. It doesn't look like... Oh, we do have squadrons. Can we launch squadrons? Yeah. Can we launch both squadrons? I don't know if I can launch both squadrons at the same time. Looks like I can. Cool. Put some fighters onto the field. Let's just head over here. Let's try to pick one up together. Alright. Get going with that. These are our fighters, the little blue specks. Looks like they launch spiders too. I think. Alright, that's been identified. I guess we could go after that one since we've spotted it first. Just anything to get the missile salvos out, quite honestly. So missile salvos are so fucking good.
Missiles on their way.
I think this guy's gonna be taking a bit of a beating. It's just this guy on offensive, which makes the amount of missiles that come out be more. I think I might do one round of that anyways here. Let's swing around. Actually, let's just pull away from him. Get the aft guns on him. Okay. Like to turn towards him. And I want both of these guys to focus on the Manticore over there. Nope. Or the Nemesis over there, rather. These are the Manticores. Alright, let's get the Battlestar forward.
So say we all.
And I also want it to focus on that. And then we have 2 squadrons out.
Understood.
Alright. I think that's everybody. Just let those orders commence. It's hard to see that guy. Are we gonna ram each other?
IFF confirms unit is
Or
hostile.
above it? Okay, that's their slightly larger carrier craft. That's their fighter squadron. Okay. Is there saves coming? I don't know. No idea. We're still on aggressive. I think that's fine. Let's bring the big guy over this way. We can try some flak stuff in a minute to deal with the drivers. I want that guy dead first. Bottom, huh? How's everybody else's movement? I'm kind of okay with this turn. Just like that. No, I don't want to go that way though. I want to keep going this way. Why is it going curvy? Can't we just go straight? Okay.
So say we all.
Oh, this is cool. Okay, so they do some sort of like hacking attack. Okay, so he's down. It's good. I'd like to kill these fighters off. I wonder if I can do that. Is he gonna ram me? Can I hit that guy? So we have flak, which is an anti-fighter ability. Is that in the field? I can't even tell if that's gonna hit him or not. It doesn't look like it's hitting him, honestly. Yeah, it does. Should we try it? Let's try it. Okay. We got this guy. Who's being hacked right now? This guy. You can see his firewall is going down, which is gonna start shutting down systems once he takes over that. So we're just gonna try to boost out of here a little bit, or rather move out of here. I don't really care who we shoot. I guess we could go after the Talon. Could try to shoot the squadron down. I've never actually attempted that. I don't know. The couple fights I've had, I haven't bothered shooting the squadron down because it feels like once you kill the mothership, it doesn't really matter about the fighters, at least that I've seen so far. Let's go over this way. Let's go over this way. And let's also focus fire the Talon. Alright. Let's see how that works out. Do I have abilities in this guy too? Oh, I can just launch squadrons out of here? Seriously? Nice. Alright. Oh, I forgot to give my fighters orders. I wonder what they're doing. Alright, is the enemy fighter squadron down? Kind of sometimes hard to see. I think we actually killed the enemy fighter squadron. Neat. Alright, let's switch off of flak. Put our normal turrets back out. What is this? Another nemesis. I think I'd rather go after that. I think it's going to be easier to kill. So... yeah. Missiles are up again in next turn, I think. Let's swing around, try to get some damage over this way.
Understood.
And you can focus fire Nemesis. You can focus fire the Nemesis. Alright, let's spin around. Come in for an attack run. Around this way. I think you're doing alright. I think your guns are on for everybody. Alright, and then let's get all of these squadrons out over here. How do I tell them to target? That one.
Understood.
I think it's going to be overkill going after the...
Understood.
Okay. He's hacking our big ship. I didn't think we could do that. Cheap fuck. Put all the fighters on him. Alright, how badly... Wow, it goes right through the firewall even of this size, huh? We have ordnance on this guy as well? Oh my god, we have guided missiles here I didn't know about. Alright, first things first, let's put guided missiles on over there. Put up defenses over here to help resist the hack. Are our missiles up right now? Yes, they are. Let's pull around and start shooting him. It's too much of a... Okay. I did not build a great firewall, that's true.
Understood.
Alright, see how that goes.
A Battlestar is being hacked. Commander, I've asked Sinan if there is any way we can stop those Cylon tech ships from hacking our systems, but he's being stubborn.
We've already minimized onboard networking. Your firewall should keep them out for a while. Otherwise, take the subsystem offline for repairs if they cause too much damage.
That's being
Or
stubborn.
you can rely on the tried and tested method of shooting the Cylons down before they get the chance.
Yeah, that's the method we're using. So where's the squad that's still on defense? It's really tough to spot the fighter swarms. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, they're all over here attacking this guy. Alright. We're hacked over here. So let's start repairing. Fire control, so our accuracy is real bad right now. It's fine. Come around this way. And you're going to need to rotate very slightly.
Yes, sir.
He's dead. How's the Talon doing? Alright. Let's head that way. Let's use thrusters. Oh, we can't turn as easily with those on. Okay, fine. We won't use those.
Yes, sir.
See, the fighters seem particularly bad to me because they don't ever target an area. They do this like swarming, running around them style shit. So look, they've killed all the rear
Sir,
armor and have
Pycon
switched over to
Intel
the rest
just
of it now.
confirmed that Admiral McKinley died in the attack on Fleet HQ. With Admiral Sarkis still missing aboard Galactica, Admiral Kane remains the commanding officer of Colonial Fleet.
McKinley was a good commander and a good soldier. We honor his memory today. So say we all.
So say we all.
I don't say that. Alright, turret missiles up again over here. Yep. Fire control's down. No, it's almost done. Just throw it on attack and... Oops. I want to try more turrets. Oh, I can't apparently. Why won't it let me hotkey turret here? Ah, that's why. How about these guys? Their fire control up. One more turn. Okay. They can probably boost in now. I think that's good. Fighters are slowly wearing down all of his armor. Alright, missiles are up. Let's turn off boost. And head towards them.
Yes, Commander.
Is this repaired now? No, it's 18. Okay.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, not too bad.
Subsystem is back online. Dratus is cold. All hostile contacts are cleared.
If you're finished playing with Pycon's toy, I believe it's time to hand Athena over to their defense ministry.
They've already been notified. Admiral, Commander, we have a problem.